Hi everyone, Jessica Paquette, joined here with Jorge Vargas Jr. We're going to take a look at his winning ride aboard Spotted Bull. Now it's been a couple of weeks, we missed some time, but we're going to look back at Spotted Bull on January 14th. It was a rail skimming ride. And tell me, coming out of the gate, how are you prepared here?
I mean, I want to have him close, look at his races, and whenever he's like close in good position, like whenever you tell him that he has to, like, you know, do the effort, he gives something to you. So that was my plan. You know, I want to be somewhat close and, you know, try to get a good trip.
And did it really go according to plan coming out of the gate?
Not really. I thought it was gonna be a lot closer. You know, I rode him pretty hard out of the gate, but you know, he got under me and he got into the beat. I mean, over there he's traveling so good. So, I mean, I was pretty happy where I was.
And then coming around the turn, are you starting to ask him a little bit more? And you're kind of stuck in tight between other horses, behind other horses. What's going through your mind when you're in that tight?
Well, I mean, but in that moment you try to follow whoever is moving forward. You know, that's the pretty common thing to do. And you know, I got lucky that the 4-horse was going forward and he was right in front of me, so I couldn't be in trouble. You know, I just had to follow him, be patient a little bit, see what he was gonna do. He went outside, you know, I got like 3 lanes from me on the inside, and he just went on.
Yeah, when the spot opened up on the rail, you had just a ton of horse, and you never really lost momentum. Is that really what made the difference for you?
Yeah. I mean, I ended up winning by what, a head, maybe, and you know, that was the move. That was the winning move.
Now, patience is a key part of being a rider. Is that something you learn? Is that something that comes naturally? Because just waiting that split second makes all the difference sometimes.
Oh, I mean, when you start riding, patience is not on you. Like, no book riders have patience, you know, they will move forward. It comes with time, you know, like once you get to really ride races and different horses, you get to you know, to polish that, and you know, can buy your time and, you know, see how everything's gonna end up. You know, sometimes it's like driving. You know, sometimes you know where you're gonna go, and you know that there's a spot that everybody's like, you know, going to move or something.
I'm a Massachusetts driver. I tailgate. I have no patience whatsoever. But the patience does. It reminds me of kind of riding the jumpers that I do. Is you have to learn patience to wait for the spot. Kind of when you're still learning how to jump and things too. You want to kind of rush at the distance and rush to the spot and get there, but waiting is really what sets you up better.
Yeah, I mean, more here, you know, like here, we got good riders, like, you know, we got some pretty strong riders, but it seems to nobody want to be behind no one, you know? And you know, you get sometimes 6, 7 horses line up, and nobody want to really be behind no one. So, you know, if you're able to be, you know, behind somebody, your horse is traveling well, so be there, you know, it's gonna open up.
So watching him on the turn again too, when you were in pretty tight and pretty close, he doesn't look like he likes the kickback at all. Was he one that was getting a little funny with things coming back in his face?
I mean, especially this time of the year, you know, kickback is really, like, it's really hard.
Sure.
So he bothers, you know, he bothers the best horse. So, I mean, once they get it at first, you know, they'll really like be bothered, because I mean,
I'd be bothered by it too.
No, it really hurts. But you know, they get used to, like 2, 3 jumps they get used to, and you know, they'll be fine.
So tell me, what's the best advice you give to young riders when they're kind of trying to learn patience?
I mean, you start riding and all you want to do is win. So you know, it's not too much that I can tell them to, other than, you know, being patient. I mean, just like wait and see where you're gonna go. But you know, it just comes with time. You know, like you start riding, you 3, 4, 5 months starting, you want to win. You get yourself in the lead, and you just want to go. You know, I want to get there first, and you'll do it. But you know, once you start finishing second because you move in the half a mile or something like that. Or
then you run out of quarters in the stretch.
And the last 16, you know, like you're struggling, your horse struggling, you'll learn. I blew this one, so you know, I have to wait a little bit, and it'll come.
Well, it was a really patient ride aboard Spotted Bull. I'm Jessica Paquette, this is Jorge Vargas Jr., and this was Take a Ride with Me.